Okay, so you might have seen my most recent video entitled ABACABA N ABACABA. And that may be confusing for a number of reasons. Basically, what the hell is ABACABA? I'm going to refer to it as abacaba from now on because it's a lot easier to say than ABACABA. So, what is it? Well, it's a fractal. What is a fractal? Well, it's basically in like an infinitely repeating pattern that builds off of itself. So ABACABA is relatively known. It's called the unavoidable pattern. If you look for it on Wikipedia or whatever, it's Simmons' second pattern or something. And so basically how it goes is that you put a letter, let's say A, and then you put a new letter, B, and then you repeat the first part, A. So it goes A and then ABA, and then you take the ABA and you put a C after it, and then you repeat the first part. So A turns into ABA, turns into ABAC, ABA, turns into ABAC, ABAD, ABAC, ABA, turns into ABAC, ABAD, ABAC, ABAE, ABAC, ABAD, ABAC, ABA, and that turns into abacaba, dabacaba, abacaba, dabacaba, fabacaba, dabacaba, abacaba, dabacaba. And then that would turn into abacaba, dabacaba, abacaba, dabacaba, fabacaba, dabacaba, abacaba, dabacaba, gabacaba, etc., etc. You can see this pattern in a lot of things, like a binary tree a lot. So like if you start with 1 and then you go into 1/2 and you have 1/2, and that's what's into 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, and that turns into 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, and 1/8. And if you were to label each one of these, this would be an A, B, A, C, A, B, A, D, A, B, A, C, A, B, A. If you read that from front to back, you'd get abacaba, dabacaba. And then you could go one more down and it'd be abacaba, dabacaba, abacaba, dabacaba. And that's a basic overview of what abacaba is. So, putting that on the ground. I was very bored in math one day, calculus, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to write down abacaba. Which was insane. Here's what it looks like written down. I had a notebook like this. If you go farther back in the book, you can see that on this page there are 5 cells per inch, and then this page has 4. So it gets a little confusing there. But basically, on this page is like, I don't know, let's be conservative, say 1,500, 2,000 cells. So if you look here, and it's like, it looks insane, right? It looks crazy. But if you look closer, you can see that it does, I'm going to stand up here, that it does say abacaba, dabacaba, abacaba, dabacaba, F. And then you have the whole thing repeat again until you get to G, and then you have that whole thing repeat until you get to H. And then you have all of that repeat until you get to I, which is right there. And then you have all of that repeat until you get to J, which is right there. And then you repeat that whole thing again until you get to K, which is right there. There's my K. I know my handwriting's garbage. But yeah, it looks pretty random, right? Like if I just did this, it looks kind of random. But what's really interesting is that only the 4th column ever changes. So if you look at these first 3 columns here, you can see it's ABA all the way down. All the way. Every time. And then the 3 rows next to it are ABA. All the time. All the time. Then you get into this C, and you go C, D, C, E, C, D, C, I. It gets just really, really weird. The 4th column doesn't really work. But, I mean, this looks really random, but it's actually really similar. And, I mean, that's kind of the nature of abacaba as a whole. It's a very repeatable pattern. And you might have thought, well, Evadin must have stopped there, Well, there's a J down here somewhere. Yeah, there's a J. But he must have stopped there. That's insane. No one would go further. But I was still bored at this point. So I decided to continue on my quest. Abacabbing. There's a lot more on this page. And also, I had to negate this column right here, which still annoys my OCD to this day, because then the ABAs still work. So this page is basically the same as the last page, except there's slightly less patterns. Although this page So basically on this page right here, you can see that the F and the G are always one row. Like, so the F is here and the G is there. F, it's always like 4 columns back. On this page, there are actually 12 columns back. So the F is here, and then the G is or the H would be way over there, and then the next F would be way over there. You know, it's a lot less structured. But what's really interesting, it makes this, if you look for the G's, you can see the G's get really structured. You go G here, and then G there, and then G there, and then G there, and then G there. So if you drew a slope, like a line, slope of 4/3 on this, you can see that it intersects every G. It's pretty interesting. I like it. Anyway, so we got to K, right? We're at K right now. And you can see that there's an L right where is it? Right there. There's an L right there. Boom. Boom. And that's the first instance of L. As you can see, they're getting exponentially longer. So like the first instance of A is right here, and then B, C, D, E, I just drew on it, E, F, G, H, I's there, J's there, K's down here somewhere. Where would K be? There it is. And then L is even on the next page, because that's the nature. In fact, the amount of cells it takes to get to the first instance of a letter is 2 to the power of that letter minus 1. So for E, the 5th letter, it's 2 to the 4th. And the amount to finish it, like to get to the middle and then do the whole descent again, is 2 to that number's power, and then all of that minus 1. So for E, it'd be 2 to the 5th, 32, minus 1 equals 31. So the 32nd is F. So anyway, yeah, so that's why L is way over here on this page for, you know, it's way over there. And it blends in pretty well, I'd like to say. Can you find the M on this page? Probably not, because my phone probably doesn't record in that high quality, but the M is on this page. In fact, it is right there. Right there, there's the M. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So anyway, that's what these pages look like, but then we can go on further. This page, I mean, you've seen this before at this point. It's still Abacaba, but this page is cool because it is the first instance of the letter N. Yeah, 5 pages in and we're already at N. What a world, right? Then we move on to the next page. And you know, this page is pretty cool, but you know, you've seen this stuff before. You know, this is old news. You know, you've seen Abacaba before. You've seen this is the 7th page of it. You know, but then we move on to the 9th page, and this is where it gets cool. This is the video I uploaded yesterday, or not yesterday, last week. I don't know when I uploaded it. This is the video I uploaded because right here, I gotta find it first. Right there, there's the first instance of the letter O. Boom. There it is, guys. Pretty insane, I know. But we can go further. We can go onto this page and have Abacaba go all the way down again. And then we can have it go down on this page again, all the way. And then we can go another page and we can do the same thing. We can go Abacaba all the way down yet again. And we can have Abacaba go down all the way yet again. And then we can go on the next page and we can do it all again. We can do it all again. I actually don't know if there are any cool letters on this page. There's probably some. You know, let's find a cool letter. Let's play the game. Let's find a cool letter. Let's go back a page, see if we can find a cool letter. You see any cool letters? I don't really see. Oh, there's one. I found one. Boom, N. Look at that. We found a cool letter. See? That's right there. I know it blends in because my camera quality's awful, but it's right there. That's the N. I'm not moving. There it is. It's on this page. It blends in. So this page probably doesn't have a cool letter on it, actually. This next page might, though. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Ah, well, whatever. Anyway, we get to this page. And, you know, let's just do an overview here. You've gone on this book. You've gone here. You've gone here. You've gone here. And there. You're still Abacaba-ing. You're still in love with it because it's a beautiful fractal, and you're just in love. And then all of a sudden you get to this page and you realize, well, we have all of this page. This page looks awesome, as per usual. And, well, let's do it again without my hand shadow. You know, it looks awesome. But then you get to this page and you go, all right, I see where we're going. But then why does it stop? Why does it stop right there? And the answer to that question, folks, is because I wanted to share this moment with all of you epic gamers. Because right here, right now, on that cell, right here, this is the 32,768th cell so far. And on this very cell right here, my camera focuses, you will write a P. That is the first instance of P. Finishing the first arc of O. Took that many pages. And we still have abacaba-ing yet to go. So I'll see you in 2 weeks when I finished Q. Well, when I've finished P, gotten to, you know what I mean. When the first instance of Q arises, I will make a video. So you can partake in my epic abacaba adventure. Alright, hope you enjoyed. I've been getting a lot of comments on the previous video about like, hey, what the hell are you doing and are you okay? And all of that stuff, which are perfectly acceptable questions to someone writing down 32,768 letters, where half of them are the letter A and a quarter of them are the letter B. But let me just remind you that a quarter of them are very different, okay? You get your C's, you get your D's, you get your F's, you get all those cool things. And really, I think just the effect that this creates when you open it, and out to that page though, when you open it up to like this page or something, you know, right here, and you open it up, it just looks, insane. And that, I don't know, part of me really likes that. So that's why I've been doing it. That's what it is. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully this answers your questions. If you got any more, leave them in the comments below. I don't know why I decided to commentate over this. I really don't know, but I did. So, there you go. Oops, I dropped it. Anyway, abacaba on, fellow gamers, and I might be posting Hypixel content. I know I say this all the time, but I might be posting it. Yes! Alright. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.